brevity, I'm just going to go for it. This is called Body Terror. The beauty culture is oppression. The photo perfect sheen has become an obsession. It's like a drug, it's addictive, it's like a depressant for all those germ-free adolescents. You call me a scrubber, but I don't take offence as they wash away their last line of immune defence, keeping up the pretences and using hyperreality to compensate for their dulled senses. Nip, tuck and suck, spray on the parabens, smear on the muck. Put on those shoes that deform your feet, may as well just take residence on Harley Street and fill your shelves, stack the products to the roof, because you're never going to find the fountain of youth. We just drip-fed insecurity to advertisement, pop and porn. The grass is always healthier on another person's lawn. With marketing so aggressive, they should be done for assaulting. But this is a scrubber evolution and we are revolting. Because it's an error. Submit to the ideological body terror. Why can't we be happy with what we've got? And realise that how we look shouldn't mean squat corporations exploiting people's vulnerability, battering their shattered egos with cold, empty, blank sterility. Increasing pressure to be Mr. and Mrs. Jones, but to me it's more like episode 2, Attack of the Clones. But there's another way. I'm representing the soap dodgers across the UK. That's why I wince in disgust at that Listerine you're sloshing. Because I like moshing, but I don't like washing. Should really stop and think before those CFCs in the air render us all extinct. Our corpses buried under plastic containers. We should slow down and stop. It's a no-brainer. Lather in the scented grease. Reap the spoils. Disrupt your skin's pH and the production of natural oils. Plug in follicles and pores leading to eczema and spots. Stock up on moisturiser. Because of the damage done, you're going to need lots. It's a vicious cycle, so embrace the scratter tendency and realise that shampoo is a chemical dependency. If your eyes are too small, or if you've too much hair, or if you don't have the right shaped derriere, if you don't use chlorhexidine gluconate, no one's going to want to be your mate. If you don't have tits, or if you don't have pecs, or if you're fat, you're not going to have sex. That's what they tell us when they're selling us the dream. But no, smells like teenage desperation, like Lynx and spot cream. Ambitions to achieve an Aphroditean aesthetic through the pursuit of fad diets and copious cosmetics, applied with a trowel not to be ignored. But ask yourself this, can you really afford to just lie back and take it as if you were on a recliner, displaying the feast like a montage in a diner, exerting yourself to your pains in your heart like angina? Shave those legs and wax that vagina, indulge in diet, cosmetic surgery and implants till you pop. But your efforts will never match the sheen of Photoshop, going back and forth like a Newton's cradle and up and down like a pogo. May as well just get branded with that Abattoir Garnier logo. Incisions made in the skin for beautification. But if I do it, it's considered self-mutilation. Need to open our eyes, it's corporate manipulation, exploiting and aggravating a growing sense of isolation. But there's another way. I'm representing the great unwashed across the UK. Because the only way to break free is stop giving a fuck and be a scruff like me. Thank you very much for having me. Over the summer, I've just heard so much bad mouthing about like this particular group, and it's started to really do my head in. So I thought what I'd do is I'd write something in defence of this maligned and marginalised group. It's called In Defence of Wasps. Cast your eyes upon a pastoral scene. There's one detail many won't find so serene. A character that many wouldn't mind if they died. The pantomime villain of the summer countryside. But this hatred is without justification. I'm sick of this etymological discrimination. Just to be clear, I'm not on about the wasps that wear pillowcases and set crosses on fire. No, these kind of wasps have much more stylish attire. Black and yellow striped shell suits, black shades. When it comes to finesse, yellow jacket wasps have got it in spades. A pleasure for the eyes. But disregarding all this, at least they're cleaner than flies. You say, I hate wasps, they're just pests. I say, I beg your pardon, but wasps are an essential component of the Great British Garden. They play an invaluable role in natural biological pest control, eating aphids, caterpillars, and white flies, and other eaters of plants, the little blighters that'd eat your produce before you get a chance. So just to be frank, growers of tomatoes, cucumbers, strawberries, aubergines and marigolds, amongst others, have wasps to thank. You've got to accept that you might be eating if you're going to eat. And to honey buzzards, bee eaters and road runners, wasps are a irresistible, tasty treat. I'm sick of wasp haters. Cut the poor guy some slack. You can't not but give props to an insect that can take down a yak. And to outdoor drinkers of fizzy pop, don't be so stingy, try and have some understanding. Wasps like fizzy pop too, let them have a small sip of your drink, they're not being that demanding. Wasps and humans have some similar attributes, like a common penchant for the product of fermented fruits. They get up in your face and you wonder why. But you'd be aggy too if you were hungry, drunk and horny and knew you were soon to die. And how would you react if someone flapped and flailed at you? If you chill out, most of the time they will too. The fact that they sometimes sting is what bothers folk the most. But honeybees sting too, so think of that when you're spreading that nectar on your toast. How can you hate a creature who, like the Japanese nation, live in paper houses that they build through mastication, have highly sophisticated communication, and are crucial to the ecology for pollination, dipping in and out of flowers on branches and twigs? If it wasn't for wasps, we wouldn't have figs. Don't let bees get all the praise, and consider the above when having a picnic on those late summer days. Them black and yellow bastards.